Welcome to my channel. Today is the dating series episode number 5. I remember back then when I transit to Canada back in the 1994. So I left my son when he was like 1.5 years old. And coming to Canada, well, my big sister came and she brought us up and all that. And she came back down specific for me. That was so sweet. I'm so grateful until today day, I'm telling you. So when I transit to Canada, staying with her, and I remember I was babysitting first in Richmond Hill for some Jewish family. And so leaving Danny back home at such a tender age, it was killing me. I went back to even look for him for after few months. I went back down Caroline High and left him again. Was even worse than before, but at least he was a little bit older. So then I remember every night going to bed, I cry my head to sleep. I could not sleep. I want to see my son. I want to have him close to me. So then I remember I used to stay by the family weekdays, and on the weekend I would go home by Carol. And one day on my way going down, this truck driver saw me walking down to take the train on Larritt Lane, and he was going northbound. I was going south, and he turned back from where he was going just to say hi to me. Asked me my name. We exchanged number, knowing stranger for the first time. I gave my number and everything. And wow, so luckily. Anyhow, we start dating for a while, and I remember every day he brought me flowers. I think that was so sweet. Flowers every day at work. That was so sweet, And then before you know it, I brought him to Carol, and I introduced him to my family and all that, and then before you know it, he wanna marry me, and I said, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we engaged at the I remember we engaged at the nightclub on Artwell Road there at the airport, and at Club Paradise. Yeah, it was so sweet. And before you know it, again, we got married in 1995. And then after a few months, everything was working well, and we decided to prepare and decided for family and all that. I moved to Mississauga with him after our wedding and all that, and then before you know it, in 1998, Jada was born. And to cut a long story short, after that, of course, many things happened in between. But you know what? I'm going to leave you at this. And I want to hear from you in the comment box, and share and like, and let me know if you want to know the outcome and more, because in between the gap, so many things happen. But I thank God for my children, and I thank God for my family. I thank God for everyone, because without without families and friends. You need those people, especially when you're going through some time, you know. I tell you, but you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So follow me in my next video to know all the gaps between my relationship and my dating. All right? Thank you so much for watching. God bless.